In this question, we're taking a look at the Beaufort wind scale, and we are given the equation here where the wind scale is equal to this, where S represents the speed of the wind in miles per hour. So first part of the question is to classify the force of wind at a speed of 30 miles per hour. So all we're going to do is use that formula and replace S with 30. So it's going to be 1.69 multiplied by the square root of 30 plus 4.45 minus 3.49. Working that out and rounding it to the nearest whole number, we get an answer of 6. So looking back at our table here, a Beaufort number of 6 represents a steady breeze. And as for justification, well, showing our work here is a good enough justification. Okay, moving on to the next problem. It says that in 1946, the scale was extended to accommodate strong hurricanes, and that has a B value of exactly 15. What we need to do is determine the value of S. So we're going to be using that equation again, that B equation, and we're going to replace B with 15 and then try to solve for S. So let's work this out. It's going to be 15 is equal to 1.69 multiplied by the square root of S plus 4.45 minus 3.49. All right, first thing we'll want to do is get rid of this minus 3.49 by adding it. And then that's going to get us 18.49 on the right there. Okay, and next we will want to divide everything by 1.69. That's going to cancel that out. So that works out to 10.9408. I'm just rounding that a little bit. And that's going to be equal to the square root of S plus 4.45. Okay, so our next step is to get rid of this square root. And we're going to do that by squaring both sides. And by doing that, we're going to get 119.7011 is equal to S plus 4.45. All right, we're only one step away now. All we need to do is subtract that 4.45 from both sides, and we'll have solved for S. And when we subtract 4.45 from 119.7011, we get a solution of 115 miles per hour. And of course, we are rounding that to the nearest whole number. Moving on to the last part of the question here. It says that, well, actually, hang on, let me move this down here. Just need a bit more space. Okay, so any B values that round to 10 receive a Beaufort number of 10. So what we need to find is the approximate range of wind speeds associated with that number of 10. Well, when we're talking about numbers that round to 10, we can think of any number that's 9.5 or greater, or something that's less than or equal to, not quite 10.5, but let's say 10.49, so a little bit less. Any of those values would round to 10. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using that B equation, and we're going to replace B with 9.5 and 10.49 and calculate what wind speed would give us that answer. So for example, on the left-hand side there, you can see we have our B equation, and I've replaced B with 9.5, and then our goal is to solve for S. Now, for the sake of time, and because we've already solved an equation just like this earlier in the video, I'm not going to show you the steps to solving it because we kind of already went through that. But when you work it out, you get a rounded answer of 55. And then over on the right-hand side here, you see I've replaced B with 10.49, and then when we solve for S in that case, we get a rounded answer of 64. So, to answer the question, what is the approximate range of wind speeds associated with that Beaufort number of 10? Well, the wind speeds range from 55 miles per hour to 64 miles per hour. All right, so that was a pretty lengthy question. Hope everything there was helpful, and that's it for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Preparation.